Alright, time to choose our breakfast option again. I've always gone to work, but I'm very curious about this corner store, and Reese doesn't get to work until later. So why don't we see what happens at the corner store. You know what? I eat at the cafe all the time now. Why not get some variety in my life? Yeah. Oh, new screen. This place is really cute and handy. I'm not really a grocery shopping kind of person, but if I was, I'd do it here. The snacks are choice, and the little bakery window behind the counter has some surprisingly delicious donuts. I think the owner makes them himself. The owner's a real gruff guy, but I bet he's the type that gets favorite customers and warms up to them. All I know is I'm not one of those favorites yet. Oh wow, we even have a new character. He's at the counter reading the paper right now. He somehow manages to spare me a glance as I approach, but goes back to the sports section while I pour myself a cup of coffee. Good morning. It's sure starting to get cold out, isn't it?
You want donuts or what?
Boy, he reminds me of a certain surly chef. It's true. Yeah. A chocolate and a jelly donut, please. Hehe, jelly donut. He turns to pluck the donuts from the display case, and that's when I see it. Her, to be precise. Diet Blast. Sounds amazing. Is that Mason? The scraggly orange cat curled up and sleeping on top of an overturned milk crate down by the owner's feet. That's... Mason? Oh! The old man didn't hear me, but that cat sure did. Her eyes fly wide open and her pupils shrink to the size of a paper cut. Yep, definitely Mason. Is this her dad? Or grandfather or something? I start to mouth, "What are you doing here?" to her, but she's having none of this. Her crooked tail puffs to twice its size and thrashes wildly about behind her. Even as a cat, her stare is intimidating. I know it's her, and I know if I don't shut up, she's gonna come at me.
Here's your donuts. What'd you do to my cat?
Nothing. I think she just doesn't like the way I look or something. Anyway, bye! I leave the money on the counter and make a hasty retreat. Get me out of here. How weird. I didn't expect Mason, of all people, to be some store mascot. Something weird is going on here. I hope it's not so weird I can't go there anymore. Come on, Avery, make the connection. This donut's delicious, side note. I decide to head over to the cafe for a bit. I hope they won't get on my case about having outside food. I kinda think they won't really care, though. Mason is probably the only one who would give me grief about that, and, well... When I get there, I already see some movement inside. Normally I'd be weirded out by people hanging out at work on their day off, but cat curse and all, I get it. Hayes opens the door for me. Looks like he's the only one here right now, actually. Oh, we didn't catch him in the act. I see him glance down to the coffee in my hand.
Where did you get that coffee?
From the corner store a few blocks away. It's on my way here.
You could have come here.
Oh. He looks a little disdainful? I kinda like knowing that such a shy guy has a bit of a snobby side, though. There's something hiding in that shell for sure. Oh boy, there is. I sink into my favorite spot on the big circle couch and take a big old sip of my coffee. I could sit here all day. Maybe I will. I still beat everybody else here, though.
Oh, Avery, you're here early.
Yeah, I thought I'd come see what everybody's doing. I've been cooped up in my house too long.
It's good to see you. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything.
Oh, don't worry about me. Sounds like you'll be busy enough. There's that door again. Hello, hello! So, Avery, what breed are you? Do you know yet? Excuse me? Cat, I mean. Sorry, is this a sensitive subject? No. Nothing's happened to me since the day I grew the whisker. I figured it'd take more time.
That's strange. I turned in about a week.
Yeah, me too. Hayes nods from the other couch.
This wouldn't be the first time Avery's slow on the uptake.
Were you just standing there waiting for a chance to say something like that?
Of course not.
He totally was. They're right, though. Playing with that book made me totally forget about the curse. Why haven't I seen any changes since then? Well, I'm gonna go do some laundry. Let me know whenever you find out. I'm betting you'll be a silver tabby or something pretty like that. I hope the type of cat I become is still a person. Rhys rolls his eyes and flops down on the long row of seats to the side of the cafe. He settles in with a spiral-bound sketchbook. Finley picks up a large bag and trundles towards the stairs. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yeah, in Gray's apartment. He lets us do laundry there for free. Wait, Graves lives here? Yeah, duh. The 3rd floor is his apartment. Shouldn't we see him, like, all the time? He's basically a ghost as is.
He's usually out until really late at night and leaves pretty early in the morning. I don't think he sleeps.
I bet he sleeps in a fancy coffin.
I just mean he's really busy. He takes care of all the administrative stuff for the cafe, after all. Well, I better get to work. That ramp isn't gonna build itself, after all.
Landry gives me a little wave, then disappears into the back. He's back a few minutes later with hands full of lumber and a roll of carpet. So that's why all that stuff was in the basement.
Sorry, it might get a bit noisy in here.
That's no problem with me.
I suppose, if you must.
Landry and Reese go back to work. A few minutes later, I hear Finley. I peek up at the balcony and she's fiddling with a laptop or something. Everybody seems to be keeping themselves busy. Maybe I should help one of them? But on the other hand, I'm not getting paid for it, so... I will see what Reese is doing. That looks like a sketchbook. I've never seen Reese draw before. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him do anything for entertainment before. Wonder if he's good. Only one way to find out. What you got there?
Yo, don't startle me like that.
That face.
Yo.
Sorry. But what are you working on?
Well, since you asked nicely, I suppose I can show you. Prepare yourself for greatness.
Oh boy. He holds up the sketchbook as if he's presenting the new king. Ah, Semenya. Cool book.
Look at the sketches, idiot.
Whoa, are these fashion sketches? Are you a designer? That face. Whoa!
Not yet, but someday I'll have a label bigger than my dad's. If you play your cards right, I might give you early access to my first collection.
Seriously? That'd be awesome. Your dad's a fashion designer, by the way? So you want to follow in Dad's footsteps, huh?
If you want to be so simple about it, sure. Before all that, I'd like to design a new uniform for this cafe before Graves gets it in his head to try again.
So that's what you meant by early access to your first collection, huh?
You'll thank me for it once they're done.
So do you have any sketches of what you had in mind?
Actually, I do. Here.
These are really cool. I had no idea.
There's a lot you don't know about me.
Looking forward to finding out about you. Ooh, you're so full of mysterious mysteries. Will you share your dark and tortured past with me someday, too?
Oh, quit it.
Seriously, I wouldn't mind wearing this at all. Hey, can you design something for me?
What, right now?
Yeah, I want to see the artist in action.
It's not that quick of a process. How about you draw something for me instead? Show me what you've got.
You better gird your loins then. Your loins? Your loins then, because this is gonna be something else.
Consider them girded.
He hands me the sketchbook, flipped to a fresh, clean page that has no idea what I'm about to do to it. Oh no. Alright, let's show this bratty kid what's up with my sick art skills. Alright, there. I hand the sketchbook back to him, drawing face down. You may uncover my masterpiece whenever you're ready. He flips the sketchbook over. I can tell he's impressed by how speechless he is. Seriously, Avery, you can draw? Man. Oh. Adorable. It's like an adorable little tigger.
Somehow I actually expected you to draw a fashion sketch. Silly me.
What? It's a cat. I'm really good at drawing cats.
I thought it was a pig.
Hey. Well, I'm sorry you aren't sophisticated enough to get it.
There's nothing to get about a cat drawing.
If you like, I can give you some lessons.
Nope. I don't want you touching my sketchbook again.
You're lost, nerd.
What? I'm not a nerd.
Wow, he really is pretty easy to mess with, isn't he? I love this. I guess this is why Finley does it all the time. I love that. That was really amazing. We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, if it isn't the big bad boss himself?
My wonderful cat herders. I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone.
He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. You. I'm on to you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. Can't have just been there 'cause you're a collector or something. Heck, it has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them, but still, must be something fishy. If only you had listened to his explanation when he explained in the last route, Avery.
Landry. Excellent work on the cat's equipment, as always.
But I'm not done yet.
Have you ever given me reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs soon.
Sure thing, boss.
Reese, I see you've been keeping your protege in line. Keep up the good work. Of course. Nothing gets past me. The eyes and talon of an eagle.
Protege? Are they talking about me? Hey. Hay still looks angry from the last time we talked to him.
Hayes, my sweet Hayes. Can I trouble you for some of your exquisite coffee? I'd be happy to. You are a treasure as always. I hope you've been keeping well. Well. Finley!
Finley peeks her head over the upstairs balcony to shout down. Come on, just come downstairs. Present!
Your videos are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day. And 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end.
I'm sorry you have such a precious, adorable girl here making your business work.
You are my internet lifeline. I have no head for such things.
I bet he's been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. Ooh.
And Avery.
Oh, he's real close now. I don't think I like it. He puts his hand on my shoulder and levels his gaze down to mine. That blue eye is so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation.
I'm on to you, Avery. You're the fastest learner we've had here yet. I forget you're still new.
I feel like he's not just talking about the cafe work. Well, I've been doing a lot of studying.
So you have. So you have.
He lets go of my shoulder and turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about that book. I'd ask him more, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everybody else. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more information.
Where's Mason? I wanted to see her today, too.
She hasn't been showing up as much on days off lately. Maybe she's found a comfy gig at an old cat lady's or something.
Haven't been to your place in ages, though.
Ah! When did you get here? You startled me!
Mason, I'm so glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking, today I'd rather give you respite. Think I'm gonna cook on my day off? Huh. Of course not. That is why I will take the pleasure of providing you, my dear employees, with dinner today. But first, an announcement. He slips back into the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a garment bag. No. You haven't even let me make the announcement. I know what this is. Absolutely not. For my more cooperative employees, then. With a surely practiced flourish, Graves unzips the garment bag and lets it fall to the floor. Oh no. No. Is that somehow both plaid and checked flannel? I didn't know you could make a suit out of that type of material. There's a sort of appalled silence from everybody. Rhys looks personally offended. Mason just straight up leaves. No appreciation for your new uniforms. And to think, I had it made in your size, Avery.
Try it on, Avery!
She's still shouting down from the balcony. I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. And I went through such trouble to have it made. Check with us next time before you waste your time. 'Tis easier to beg forgiveness than ask permission, as they say. See, you knew we wouldn't agree to it. Well, I'll leave this here in case you all come to reason. Take some time to admire it. I'll be off for one last errand, but trust when I return you'll all be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell.
With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm going to follow him, just to see what happens when he leaves. I get to the kitchen in time to see him slip through the back door. I'm sure I'm going to see that black cat. I just know it. I peek out the door as he leaves. He gets further and further away from the cafe, but I don't see him change. Not even when he gets past the point where I know he's off cafe grounds. I guess the others already assumed he wasn't affected by the curse, but why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How else would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, I can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse, and I sure as heck didn't cause it. This seems like as good a time as any to see if I can find out more about what's going on here. I peek back into the main cafe. Looks like everybody's back to whatever they were doing before. The newly arrived Mason has kicked up her feet on the couch and seems to already be dozing off. Finley did say we have free access to Graves' apartment after all. I could go look and see what he's got hiding up there. I'm also kind of curious about what it looks like. But then again, if he was hiding something there, wouldn't somebody have noticed by now? Maybe he keeps all his magic stuff in that creepy basement. I wonder which would be better to search. The basement. See if we are on the route we're supposed to be on. Worked the first time, right? And the second. I bet that's where all the nefarious stuff is kept anyway. Maybe Graves is a hapless idiot caught up in someone else's plan. Maybe I'm supposed to think he's a witch, but it's actually someone else using him as a cover. Wouldn't that be messed up if it's one of the other workers at the cafe? I can't see any of them as the mastermind type, but what do I know? Well, I suppose I should prepare myself for some snooping. Here we go. Boy, if it wasn't for Beatrice, this place would give me more chills than it already does. I mean it. It's like 10 degrees cooler down here than it is upstairs. Now, if I were a witch, where would I hide my witchery and witching accessories? Take a brief walk to the immediate left of the stairs, but there's nothing here but cafe and cat supplies. Maybe the bulk coffee is also ground up and used to make arcane sigils? Or maybe I'm reaching. The right of the stairs has the more interesting stuff anyway. I kneel down to get a closer look at the curio filled with crystals when I hear something creaking above me. Crap. Is Graves gonna catch me? Nah, he left. I'm hearing things. I resume my hunt. Maybe these are magic crystals after all. Creak. Creak. Ah, yes! Woo, woo! Happy dance. On the right route. Woo, woo!
Avery, what are you doing?
Oh, Reese. Looking around. Why?
You shouldn't be snooping. There's sensitive material down here.
What, like these Halloween decorations? Are all those witch decals supposed to be a secret?
Like it's a secret that Graves loves Halloween. That's not what I mean.
I'm not looking for, like, the accounting books or something, if that's what you're thinking.
Those aren't down here.
Does Reese know something about this whole magic business? He sure is acting suspicious. Did you find that book? You're acting like you know something about this place.
Of course I do. I'm the assistant manager.
That's not what I mean, and you know it.
Are you going to try and make me spill my secrets? I'll never tell.
You're just messing with me. There's nothing down here, is there?
There may be. There may not.
What was I thinking? He doesn't know anything. He's just being a brat, like usual. Then you don't mind if I keep looking around?
I certainly do mind. I'm watching you.
You can watch me look through this pile of dusty old books, then.
I'd rather you didn't.
He seems a bit nervous. Maybe he does know something about magic after all, I just don't know. Maybe I'm onto something witchy. Well, now I definitely have to look. Sounds like this trail's getting hot.
No, there's nothing in there.
Cat book, cat book, cat book. What's this one? There's a book in here that's covered with brown paper. Very suspicious.
Nothing, it's nothing.
Very suspicious. Of course I'm gonna take a look. The witching hour?
Give me that.
He makes a dive for the book, but I dodge just in time. Aha! I knew it! He does know something about this magic stuff. Nope, this is mine now. I'm gonna blow this place's secrets wide open.
Give me that book.
Rhys lunges again, but I'm too fast for him. I crack the book open and start to skim the best I can while holding it out of his reach. Something about cauldrons, potions. I knew it!
Quit it!
I flip the page as best I can while holding him back with the other hand. More stuff about potions. Love potions? Something about a heaving bosom? What? Is this, like... Oh no. Reese. Reese. Reese tackles me with the speed of an embarrassed cheetah and knocks us both over with a force I wouldn't imagine he was capable of if it didn't just happen to me.
I said, give me that!
Oh my god, he is bright red. Why are you keeping that down here? I didn't take you as the romance novel type.
It's not mine. I'm holding it for a friend. His name's Jiwoo. And it was here already.
But you read it.
No, I didn't.
Why are you so embarrassed then?
Because shut up.
He snaps the book from my hand and sits up. I'm still flat on my butt on the ground, both literally and figuratively. Who would have thought he was the sappy type? I'm not gonna tell anybody you like bodice rippers, dude. Don't worry about it. He doesn't respond. His shoulders are all bunched up and he won't faze me. I think he's gonna tear that book in half if I don't say something. You ever read The Dragon Pirate? It's about a pirate who's secretly a dragon, and also a princess. She's in like 3 different love triangles. It's real steamy. 'Cause she's a dragon.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not! It was my favorite book in high school. You should read it. I brought my copy with me when I moved here. I'll lend it to you.
If you do, I'll be merciful and forget this transgression.
I beg your mercy, you great strapping warlock.
Shut it!
He storms up the stairs, but stops halfway.
Bring that book tomorrow.
What a nerd. Says the person who has that as her favorite book. Good grief. Well, that was a bust. Mostly. Except for the bodice ripping. Hey. It was kind of nice to talk to Reese, I guess. Feels good to be getting closer to everybody here. Sort of like I finally have a social life. Well, sort of. I guess I'm still hanging out with a bunch of cats, one way or another. Back to the drawing table on this curse business, huh? I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats. Shinsuke guess I'll get excited when I bust out the bell toy. Guess I'd be excited too. Al gets messed up on the catnip toy. Now is swatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on the string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. And then they start taking naps. And that seems...
Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner?
Ah? I jump up with a start. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead. Why is there garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Well, we tried to wake you up. With catnip? What is all this?
Finley.
What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up. And then you didn't, so I put another.
And another. And another.
I got some really cute pictures out of it.
Oh my god, don't put those on the blog.
Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog. Good. Today.
No.
Finley, be nice.
All of you, stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived.
I thought you were going to actually make dinner, not just order takeout.
We usually order takeout on off days. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here.
And there are fewer dishes to wash. The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown you all so enjoy. Avery, I believe you will be experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight.
What did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai, then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so... I look over to the tables, and it looks like they pulled them all together into one long row again. Takeout boxes pile up in the center table, and all of the places have already been set.
Bon appetit, my dear employees.
And the pack descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we're all settled with our respective food and we sit down for dinner. Graves takes the seat at the head of the table. Well, he claims it a name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not flitting between us and offering us drinks, he's standing behind his chair and telling a story in as grand a Graves gesture as you'd imagine.
When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me.
What, did you take a break from your goth phase? You go grunge for a while?
I would never break style. No, in fact. If anything, I suppose you could say I was more goth then. I had long black hair, and I wore such elaborate makeup.
If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. Why stop?
You can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Dad showed me a photo once. The one of you with your bandmate.
Who?
The guy with the mohawk? I don't know how he got such a huge hawk. Ah, yes. It was pure witchcraft, that hair.
He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes?
Wait. You were in a band?
Are you really surprised by that, Landry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s.
I don't recall that stereotype, but yes. I was, in fact, in a band.
I bet it was called, like, Masters of the Night, or something like that.
No, Avery, it was not. I'd thank you to give me more credit than that.
Nah, more like Nightly Nightshade.
Or Dark Carousel. No. Or Sorrows of Blood. Et tu, Hayes. You are all so cruel.
You have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going.
I refuse to further enable this slander. It was Spider Coven, with an X. Reese!
What? How do you spell spider with an X?
Goth willpower.
You're kidding me!
They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but... No. Ahem! It went something like... No, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. Ahem! Trapped within my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolves to blood, the soul's red rind. Life is but a march toward death. Right, Graves?
Graves isn't listening to us anymore. He's pacing around and mumbling in agony. How do you know all this, Rhys?
Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy. Ugh, don't put it like that.
Everybody's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. They're all like a big family. Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd, at least. He was in a band. I'm starting to get it. I guess this is why nobody's all that mad at Graves, even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, then coffee, and before I know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better get home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late.
It is quite late. I'll take care of all of the dishes and sundry, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess we better all get going, huh?
Later.
Mason's already headed out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow.